Happy hump day, y'all.
Thanks for joining us on the That's So Lane podcast. I'm Casey.
And I'm Molly. And we're excited to be talking today about Christmas.
Yay! December. I
How
love it.
how was it December?
I don't know. I don't even know where this year went. It's just flown by.
It really has gone by so quickly, and I'm just shook that it's December already. And I haven't done a ton of Christmas shopping.
I have actually done 98% of mine. Well, my mother in law and father in law, they're the last people that I buy for every single year because they need nothing. They give me no ideas. And they're just not like the typical people that like typical things. So it's not like I can just do something, like cooking or jewelry or anything like that. So
Yeah,
I
I
have
can't see
no
Nana in like a Nana sweatshirt with the grandkids' birthdays on it.
I know. I mean, she might would wear one depending on like what it looks like, but at this point we've got so many grandkids and now the grandkids are getting married and so we're adding on, more grandkids and she's got 3 great grandkids already.
Oh,
So,
right. Yeah.
yeah, we're just getting big. Like there's nothing personalized that I can do for everybody anymore because it kind of just everything ends at 12.
Right. Yeah, interesting. Well, if I think of anything good for her, I will let you know.
Yeah, thank you. But
Sure.
yeah, so I'm done, pretty much done. I've got a few things to grab here and there, but pretty much done except for them. Um,
Good for you. I think that Billy has done the majority of our shopping. Like, I think our kids are pretty much done, but it's majorly because of him. I mean, we've talked about the stuff, and like Cooper's list is 54 pages of a Google Doc.
oh my gosh. That's kind of how Avery's was this year too.
Oh my gosh. But it's like all expensive stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, can we just buy like, what was that, Ryan's World egg thing? I feel like we bought Ryan's World stuff for years.
Yes.
Uh, yeah, I bet I wouldn't like that stuff.
I
Um,
am not buying a single toy this entire holiday season, which I'm so sad about. I don't even understand how my children are so old.
well, grandkids shall come
Eventually.
eventually. Yeah, I did buy toys. Well, I mean, Billy bought toys, and I bought toys for my nieces and nephews.
That's good.
Yeah,
I bought toys for Ellie.
I bought toys for Ellie too, and it hasn't come in the mail yet. And I'm like, this has got to get to Thailand before Christmas. And I ordered it from Target, and it keeps getting delayed. And
Oh
I bought
no.
my other niece in Florida the exact same thing, but I shipped it straight to her. And they got theirs like 2 days after I ordered, and Ellie's is on back order. And I'm like, how does this happen? I need to get it
Aw.
there. I know. I'm
And
so
they don't
bummed.
have it in the store?
I haven't looked. Why would I leave my couch? My return pile on the bench is so big right now because I just would rather shop online.
I know, I'm the same way. I'm the same way, and especially when it gets cold. Like, today is beautiful. I'll probably go out today and make some returns because I do have quite a pile too of stuff I need to take back. Actually,
Yeah,
most of the stuff I need to take back Owen's birthday is, right after Christmas, so
right.
I'm trying to do something. I feel like we always just, "Oh, what do we get Owen for Christmas?" We'll just put something up or for his birthday, we'll just put something up for Christmas.
That's kind of how Callan is too. I feel like we just bought him everything that was on his birthday list, and now Christmas list is like random stuff. I'm like, you don't actually want this. You're just trying to come up with things you might want. I
Right.
don't know. Like ridiculous, ridiculous things like
Yeah.
Croc boots. No, thank you. It's bad enough that we're wearing Crocs, especially covered in gibbets. We're not doing Croc boots.
Crocs are on both Avery and Owen's list, for Christmas as well.
I don't.
How are
Oh
we back
yeah.
here?
Didn't Owen lose his Crocs when we were at the beach?
He did, yes. So
Where?
there he's
Where?
re
How?
he left them down, he wore them down to the end of the pier thing there, the end of the
Oh.
stairs, and
Oh.
I think somebody just picked them up, thought they were theirs.
Daggum.
I
Those
know,
aren't
they were
cheap.
like 2 weeks old.
What colors are your kids asking for?
Avery wants lavender and Owen wants the royal blue again.
Gotcha. Callan just got new pink ones for his birthday. Pink. It's like a thing for sixth grade boys in Michigan. Everyone has pink Crocs, and
Fun.
Lincoln has purple Crocs, like dark purple.
That's hilarious.
It's interesting to say the least.
Yeah. Well, in between all of the Christmas shopping, I managed to procrastinate like, all the important things that I should do throughout the year. So I just scheduled this morning my biometric testing for health insurance. So I'm doing that
Mm.
tomorrow. I've got I don't know, like bookkeeping for the whole year because I'm really terrible at doing that.
Not as terrible as me. You don't want to see my books, girl. They're bad, real bad.
Oh
Billy's like, "What
man.
does this say?" I'm like, "I actually am not sure."
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
I went to my physical yesterday
Nice.
because I've been on my thyroid medicine for like 14 years. And I asked for a refill, like just the automatic thing from the pharmacy. And they said, your doctor denied it. And I'm like, I've literally been on this medicine forever. And so I called and they're like, oh, it's because you're overdue for your physical. I was like, oh, okay. So she's like, come in tomorrow. We'll do the physical. I'm, perfect. So yesterday I go to the physical and she's like, you haven't had a PAP in like 7 years. I'm like, haha, perfect. Okay. So unexpected PAP. I am so caught up. I am so healthy. I am ready for 2024.
That's right. That's awesome. Exciting.
So exciting. Yeah. She was like, you want to go ahead? I'm like, well, no, but okay, I guess.
We'll do it.
Yeah.
So fun.
So yeah, I was actually proud of myself. It's a big check off of a list of things that I don't actually have on a list that really should be done. So I'm feeling good. And our December has really not, it's not very busy, which I'm really grateful for. We have a lot of basketball like during the week nights and stuff, but our weekends are chill. So
That's nice.
soaking it up. And we shared a family Google Doc with every wish list item that we want to do. So like look at lights, make cookies, every movie that wants to be watched. So anytime we have free time as a family, we check something off the list. So tonight, everyone is home by 6 o'clock and we're watching a movie together. So
Oh,
I
that's
just want to make sure.
exciting.
I want to make sure we don't miss anything because they go to school all the way basically to Christmas. Like the 22nd is their last day.
Yeah, my kids are the same way. They're really late, but they don't go back until like January 8th or something. So that's nice.
Yeah. But are you going to like make Christmas cookies after Christmas?
That's
Like you have to
true.
make sure you prioritize it before they get out of school. Because my kids will be like, it's not Christmas anymore.
That's very true. Very true.
I'm like, we're making friggin' cookies. I bought Christmas sprinkles. So yeah, we're making cookies.
Well, that will be so fun. You'll have to put pictures up.
Of course, I'm an oversharer. A couple cute movies. I will just, since we're talking about Christmassy things, a couple cute movies lately. Have you seen? This is really good. I can't remember the name.
Oh gosh.
I like looked up and saw someone walking on the trail out there, and I totally lost my. Oh, Spirited. It's called Spirited. It's with Will Ferrell, and I think it came out last Christmas.
I was gonna say I feel like we watched it last Christmas, but I am not. That's not a guarantee.
Well, it was pretty cute. If anyone didn't watch it last year,
Okay.
it's pretty cute. And then I watched another one. I can't remember the name of that either. But I watched 1.5 Christmas movies on Hallmark yesterday while I was stamping my Christmas cards.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, I like cozied up. Every light in the house is off, and I had my Hallmark movie on. It was quite a great morning here, and I was feeling very grateful for the quiet, stamping my cards, all that stuff, and it made me miss like my babies so much.
Yeah. All of the
And then one
days
of
of
our,
snuggling on the couch.
I know, just watch Disney Junior forever. And like nobody's ripping ornaments off my tree. Nobody's got dirty diapers. Like there's a lot of crud in there. I know, like those were hard days, but I freaking miss it.
I know. I know. I miss it too. I saw baby at church on Sunday and her dad was walking her out because she was obviously being a little fussy or something. And she had her little head just buried in his shoulder and all you could see was her little eyes. And I was like, oh my gosh, my uterus hurts for like 30 seconds. And then I'm like, okay, I'm done.
Aw. Well, one of our friends sent me a message on Instagram, was like, I can't even fathom what you're doing right now because the chaos happening in my home. So I offered to watch their kids so they go Christmas shopping. I'm like, bring the babies, go
Oh,
Christmas shopping. I
that's
don't know
so
if they'll take
sweet.
me up on it, but I'll snuggle some toddlers on the couch.
Oh my gosh.
Uh, babies,
Yes.
babies, babies. What was I going to ask? Where is my brain today? I've been tired for no apparent reason. Yesterday afternoon, my kids put me through a mental war zone. Like all three of them were just being taxing.
Oh
And
no.
I like my brain hurt at the end of the night. I'm like, y'all, I had the most relaxing day. And then all of y'all came home. I drove back and forth 47 times, basketball games, all this stuff. And at 11 o'clock last night, when Cooper finally went to bed, I was like, I am shot. Not physically, just my brain. That's the difference.
Yes.
You're like physically drained when your babies are little, and now my actual like brain hurts.
Yes. Yes. So
It's a
many
lot.
things to do, places to go. Yes, it is. It's a lot when you have teenagers.
Yeah. Anyway, that was a tangent, but I don't know what.
You are
Lord
really
have
out of it
mercy.
today.
I am. I have a headache. I have this like dull, ugh headache, and I feel
Aw,
like I can't think very well, and I don't know why.
I'm sorry.
It's probably the freaking pap smear. I shouldn't have it done. At 7 years, I've been totally fine, and now my brain won't work.
Well, they'll probably not be in a hurry to get it back. I don't know how things are there, but I had my pap smear done what, like 7 or 8 weeks ago, and I finally just got the results yesterday.
Why?
I don't know. She said they were backed up. She told me they were backed up a month whenever I had it done, and but yeah, I just got the results yesterday. I was like, oh yeah, I guess I hadn't received those yet.
Oh. Well, did you have a clean hoochie bill of health?
Yes, yep, I'm clean and sanitized.
Perfect. Well, that's good. She didn't mention anything to me about a delay. I did already get my blood work results this morning, though.
Oh, that's good.
Pretty impressive. Um, what is your absolute favorite family tradition to do with your family? Like right now, your family.
Um, well, our traditions are changing a little bit, but always a favorite is going to the zoo lights every year.
Oh,
Uh,
I love those pictures y'all post.
yes, it's so fun because the zoo is just beautiful. I'm sure all big cities do something similar, but yeah, they do a huge, huge display at the Columbus Zoo. And it's just fun. Hot chocolate and
Hot, hot, hot. We got it. I love that
um,
movie.
so yeah, that's like my favorite. And when the kids were smaller, they did things like they could decorate cookies with Santa and Mrs. Claus and stuff like that. Now my kids kind of tolerate doing it. I actually asked them like, do you want to do, because last year we did the Franklin Park Conservatory lights instead, just to change it up a little
Oh.
bit. It wasn't as interesting, I didn't think. It was beautiful, just not as interesting.
Are
Uh,
these both like walk through, drive
Walk
through?
through, yes, yes. So
Okay.
you bundle up, you know. It was actually on our list to do tomorrow night because it's going to be relatively warm tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't been able to get anyone to commit, so I have to
Oh,
work on this a little bit. So
yeah. Oh,
I hear we're getting some nasty weather this weekend, so I don't know if we'll make it this weekend or not. But yeah, it's so
gotcha.
hard once you're working around work schedules too, you
Right.
know.
Yeah.
Um, So yeah, but I think that's probably hands down my favorite family thing to do with the kids. So they're
Nice.
just gonna have to suck it up and do it with me.
Yes. There are certain things where I'm like, y'all don't have a choice. This is
Yes.
my Christmas. Like, they don't mind the family matching pajamas. We always do matching jammies, and everyone loves them. But I do make them do the family stack picture for the last, I think we're 5 years going now.
Yes, that's so
And
cute.
I love it. I will not stop. We will just rotate positions. So now it's Billy, Cooper, me, Cal, and Lincoln. But I think next year it'll be Billy, Cooper, Callan, me, Lincoln. Because Callan is about as tall as me. I think we should go by weight though, because I definitely have him beat in poundage, even though he's almost my height. But that's
Oh,
one of
the
my
teenage
favorites.
boy metabolism.
ugh, I just look at the food Cooper eats and I gain 40 pounds.
Right.
Yeah, I could. We do this thing here in Michigan. It's at the ballpark and they do like a drive-through. I think they do it in the parking lot, but it's pretty huge.
Okay.
And we drive through there and I am excited to do that this year. And they've been giving away tickets on the radio in the morning on the way to Lincoln School. So when we drop him off, we always listen. It's like the question thing,
Uh-huh.
and he always wants to call. Yesterday, we called 96 times between our house and school,
Oh my
and we
gosh.
couldn't get through. This morning, I was caller number 1, but I
Nice. That's
didn't
exciting.
win because it was they wanted caller number 7.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So Lincoln gets it right every day. The question. Anyway, it's tickets to win. Or you can win tickets for that little event. But I was like, don't
Oh,
worry, buddy. We're going anyway. It's fine. But we drive through, and the kids usually stick their heads out the sunroof. I don't know how because it's like 10 degrees every year. And
yeah.
they just get blasted with cold while we drive through.
Oh my goodness.
But it's
That's
fun. I
funny.
can't wait to do that. Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe we should do it soon. Do you have any favorite memories of Christmas as a kid?
Yes. My favorite memories of Christmas as a kid was all of the Christmas concerts that we did.
Oh my gosh, I totally forgot about those.
Yes, I loved Happy Birthday Jesus was my favorite
Oh,
song that we sang.
that was Whitney's
Um,
solo, wasn't it?
yes.
Oh my word. How do you think we could find this video?
It's around. It is around.
It's the sweetest thing. She was probably like 8 or 6.
I would say younger than that, yes. 5 or 6?
So cute. Oh my gosh. I love that so much. I loved being in those.
Yes, they were so fun. And looking back, like, I don't know, I wish more places did that kind of stuff because I this is horrible to say, but I find the Christmas concerts at school so boring. But those were so cute, like the
They are
actual
cute.
play and stuff.
Yes, the actual plays. Yeah. Um, my sister-in-law's church does them in
Okay.
Virginia. And we watch them. I think they just did it. Ooh, did we miss it or is it this weekend? I don't know. They do it online, so we watched it last year and stuff. But some places still do it.
It's so cute. I miss that. I think those are my favorite memories. Like, I mean, not like family memories, but those are my favorite.
I thought you were gonna say that your favorite was when I would wake you guys all up and tell you what was in the living room that you got for Christmas.
You were a little Christmas snitch.
Every single year, I would go out in the living room, look at all the unwrapped things, and come back and tell y'all what you got for Christmas at like 4 in the morning. I'm so sorry. I ruin Christmas for y'all every year.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it was so fun though. Be a little
That must
brat.
be the reason why I'm like very anti putting anything out that's not wrapped. Like Owen has a fairly big gift this year, and I mean it is just going under the tree, like straight in the box from Amazon.
Yeah. Oh no, I wrap everything. We had sleds a couple years ago, and I think we even wrapped those. We wrapped the 70-inch TVs from downstairs. We
Oh
wrapped
my goodness.
everything. But I have a friend in Alabama, and they wrap nothing. Absolutely nothing. They just set everything out.
Interesting.
Yeah, and she's like, "I that's how we've done it my whole life. That's how it was when I was a kid." I'm like, "What?" It's bizarre to me, but I guess there's people that actually do that, and I think, "What a time savings."
Right, for sure. Because right now I have a huge stack of stuff. I felt like I was so on top of things. Like I already have one tree that's got all the presents underneath and everything. And then I walked upstairs. I'm like, where did all this stuff come from?
We have stuff hidden kind of everywhere, but we don't wrap till closer to the date because we are those people that forget. And then, like, Billy has spreadsheets, of course, spreadsheets with
Yeah,
like everyone's totals and how many gifts there are. And it's really, I really don't like doing that because it just is different to buy a gift for a 15-year-old than an 8-year-old. Like, we're going
right.
to spend more money on a 15-year-old. And eventually, Lincoln's going to be 15 and get more expensive things. Like,
And he'll be the baby. So,
right. He'll be getting all the gifts when the other 2 aren't even living at home anymore.
yeah.
And they just want grocery money. Um, yeah, we'll wrap. We're gonna do a day date tomorrow to go like do little things shopping. And then we'll have lunch and shopping and finish up everything for the kids, I guess. And then I'm going to actually buy some things that I need for other people that I haven't bought yet. And
Fun.
then we'll do one the week of like leading up to Christmas. We'll do a wrapping day. We already decided we're going to like push all the furniture out of the living room and just turn it into wrapping wonderland all day while the kids are at school.
That's fun.
Yeah.
That's a fun idea.
An at-home day date with mimosas.
Spoiler alert, if
Spoiler
there are
alert.
children listening, cover their ears.
Yes, there you go. Okay, proceed.
This is the first year that none of my kids believe in Santa. So I was like, well,
Devastating.
to heck with having all of these gifts hidden. They're just going straight under the tree and they're getting wrapped as soon as they're bought. That way I don't have to worry about it on Christmas Eve.
Oh, are you afraid they're gonna like shake them and stuff?
No,
Okay.
they're not really that interested actually. So
Oh,
who knows?
I'd stop buying then. That's for sure.
Right.
Our Christmas tree has Cooper bought gifts and they're under the tree. He already wrapped them, put them under the tree, and then there's a couple things from aunts and uncles on the other side of the family, and that's it. And that will be all that is there until Christmas morning.
Well, that's exciting. Where do you keep them?
Well,
My whole side of my bedroom is full of presents.
very hidden. You know those black and yellow totes from Costco?
Yeah.
Each child has one of those totes, and
Okay.
then there's stuff in the garage, in the attic, like it's everywhere. And I'm always afraid that it's going to be like Christmas Vacation when he goes up in the attic and finds a gift from like 10 years earlier.
Probably.
Probably. Maybe so. I know there are a couple gifts in the bottom of the tool chest outside because I stuck them in there the other day right after I came home from the store. So, yeah, they're just kind of everywhere.
That's hilarious. I do think every single year at my mother-in-law's, because my mother-in-law is like insane with Christmas.
Yes.
And I know every year there's somebody, at least one person, if not two, that ends up with a missing present. And then it never ceases to amaze me that like the next year or 2 years, somebody will get a shirt that's a little bit too small or somebody will get a shirt they didn't ask for at all.
They asked for the previous year.
It was just passed from one nephew or one grandson to the next.
That's so funny. How many trees do you have set up?
3 and one on the front porch, but it's a little one.
Nice. I have to do
Yeah.
my front porch still. All my decor is sitting right inside the door, and I've just been a freeze baby, and I don't want to go outside.
Well, for some reason, I either tossed a wreath last year or I was missing one. So I have wreaths on all of my windows except for the 2 in my closet, and they're like 2 on the very front of the house. So Jared
Oh,
was like, you really need to get those wreaths back up there and make it look symmetrical again. So I have to do that, but the outside is all done. I haven't turned on any lights because I need an extension cord.
oh my gosh.
I've only been to Target 7,622 times since I decided I need the extension cord.
You should just order
Oh,
it for delivery from
I
Shipt
know.
or from
I
Walmart.
even put notes in my phone and then I just get there and I get distracted.
Buy the dollar spot and the Christmas decorations and your Starbucks.
Yes, all of the above.
All of the above. We have 5 trees this year, and I love all of them in their own unique way. I just posted a tree tour on Instagram yesterday. If anyone cares to
Aw.
see the trees. And then I have 2 little trees going outside. But you know those big black planters I have on my front porch?
Yes.
They have like tropical flowers all summer, and now they're dead. And I have to go get. That's the big reason why I haven't done the front porch because those plants have to be removed and put somewhere. And I was thinking about those tomato cage trees.
Yeah.
I was thinking about wrapping my tomato cages and putting them in those planters and then putting the little trees in front of the planters.
That's a cute idea.
But I don't know, do you just wrap them in lights or do you wrap them in garland and lights?
Hmm. I think you could do either one. What I always do with my planter out front is use like live clippings from trees and
Uh-huh.
then put them in there with I don't know, I have some sticks of
I
drove
transferred
to
my
work.
brain fart to you.
I know. Pine cones. Like, I got some pine cones on a stick that have, like, glitter on them, or some look like
Oh,
they're frosted, and then what else do I have in there? Oh, some red berries on sticks, and, one has, like, a little gold ornament on a stick, and I just stuck it in there like a
like a
you know
porch pot.
Yeah, it's so cute, and then even after Christmas, I just take out the, like, Christmassy stuff and just leave the greenery.
Huh. Okay, maybe I need to do that. Maybe I need
Yeah.
to venture out of my house today and go get some things to finish my porch pot
Yeah, if you
up.
can buy, like, the whole set thing at Home Depot to go in each pot if you wanna do that, or you can go around and look for the free
Girl, I'm not
stuff.
going to Home Depot.
I'm sure Lowe's has it too, we just don't have one close.
Okay, fine. I'll look at Lowe's.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I just found pictures. Speaking of, remember when we moved in to California and you and mom came out and Billy hung the TV on the wall and
Yes.
he put like 150 holes in our apartment wall?
Yes.
I just found pictures from that, and there's a picture of you and me in Napa, and you are wearing like stiletto heels and gaucho pants to walk around Napa wine tasting. It's hysterical, but there's a picture of all of us wearing like a Lowe's apron with the drills and stuff, like acting like we're gonna help, I guess. But there are some funny pictures in there.
Oh, that's hilarious. Well,
Oh,
did we walk around a whole lot in Napa? I don't remember walking a lot. I remember being there and drinking a lot.
I remember drinking a lot of wine too. That was back when you could drink wine for free in Napa. It was like free tastings everywhere.
Yeah.
That was amazing. Time to live in Napa. Um, I don't know. I remember walking around the grounds and stuff, but I looked at the picture like, what is Casey wearing? Oh, that's funny.
Oh,
Like,
it's all about the fashion.
fashion. I mean, you were rocking it. Those gaucho pants were a thing. When was that? 2006, 7.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was funny. One of my favorite Christmas memories as a kid is, oh, teenager, I guess, is when Jared proposed to you.
Yes, of
And then
course.
dad's like, "Are you gonna kiss now?" And you're like, "We already did." And I was like, "Dang, she's a badass. She just did that right to my parents." I just thought that was like so boss babe of you to be like, "We already did."
Oh, yes, Jared did fly in on Christmas morning, and he surprised me. He came in from Ohio and surprised me on Christmas morning, and, he told me he had a present delivered to the front door, and I was like, "No, you didn't, because nobody delivers on Christmas Day."
Of course, you would argue that.
And then he's like, "Would you come open the front door?"
And then he proposed to you right in the foyer.
Yes, so
That was so
sweet.
sweet. And then we went to the beach.
Yes.
It was warm that day. I remember I had shorts on that day.
I mean, we grew up in Florida, so
There were some years though that there was a little nip in the air.
yeah, definitely. I mean, sometimes you'd have to put on a light coat here and there, but
Yeah.
yes. Oh my goodness, what I would give for that Christmas. I mean, yes and no. I would miss the snow, I think, if I lived in Florida for Christmas. But
I know. I was talking to my
it's
sister-in-law yesterday, day before, whatever. She lives in South Florida and she was like, it's 80 something. It's so hot. I just want to take a run. I just want to make soup. And my husband won't eat soup because it's not cold enough. So I think there's pros and cons.
yeah, for sure. Yeah. I would definitely miss the snow now and the cold weather at Christmas time, but come January 2nd, I want it all to go away and be 80 again.
That's exactly how I feel. Well, this year I give it all the way to January 8th because then its actual life starts back again. But
True.
I loved last Christmas being snowed in, and I'm begging the heavens to give us a dumping of snow again. I would love it so much. We'll
That
see.
would be fun.
Yes. So fun. Y'all were here. I don't know how much snow there was. It was so cold when y'all came after Christmas that one time.
That's the
Day
last
before.
time that I've been able to get Jared to come up there.
It was brutal. And then I was like, let's go walk around Grand Rapids and see all the Winter Wonderland displays. And then we froze even further.
Oh my goodness. It was so, so cold.
It was so cool. I hope it's warm at the beach this year, and then Jared will resume visiting us.
Yeah, every single time I mention like we need to go up and see Molly and Billy, and he's like, at Christmas?
Please, no.
No. I just saw an article on realtor.com that Grand Rapids is in like top 10 areas for growth in 2024.
That does not surprise me. There is
Yeah.
so much building, and our little suburb of Grand Rapids is just exploding. They're putting in a new elementary school. I think that they do a really good job of building out for the people coming in, though. Like, there's still not traffic. They are really like, the schools being built is so different than in Charlotte, because they just let a million people come in and no more schools. And
Yeah.
there's like, let's just throw some trailers in the, yard. But they do a really good job here. But it is definitely booming. I think there's a lot of people from Chicago. I think people are like kind of over big city. Not
Yeah.
not all people, but like, I think some people, okay, let's move a couple hours away with family to more like suburbia instead of city life.
Sure.
But it's a nice place because you can get right to the city, and there's great restaurants and there's entertainment. And oh, we tried a new restaurant for our anniversary this last weekend.
Oh, fun.
It was delicious.
What was it called?
Leo's. It's a seafood restaurant, and I'm always very hesitant about going to eat seafood in a, not on the water.
Yeah.
But they, I guess, fly it in from like every single day. They fly in their seafood.
Yeah, we have a few restaurants here like that. It's all owned by the same person, but yeah, they fly it
Okay.
in fresh every day.
It was really delicious, and it was not as expensive as I had thought it was. And it was good. We had a lovely date night.
Good.
Mhm. And then I got a cheesecake from Meyer. That's like my go-to lately. Like, let's just stop at Meyer and grab a whole cheesecake and eat it when we get home. I like the sampler. You can eat like 4 bites and have 4 different kinds.
Right.
And then the whole center of it is gone.
That's funny.
Oh, yeah. One tradition for Christmas that I have carried through from childhood to now is sausage biscuits.
Oh, yes. Me
Do you still
too.
make them?
Yep. Every Christmas morning.
They're so good. I saw someone make the sausage biscuit filling and then roll the biscuits out a little bit and fold it over into the shape of a wreath.
How cute.
It's adorable. So I think I might try it this year just for fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, biscuits mixed with, or biscuit dough, and then you make the filling of sausage and Velveeta cheese. Plop that in and bake them. So good. It will ruin every single muffin tin that you own. They are such a mess. I don't even make them in muffin tins anymore because they're such a pain to clean.
I don't either. And I also use the big biscuits now. I don't use those tiny ones.
Oh, that's smart.
So I'm like, why are we making 700 tiny biscuits when we can just make 250 big ones?
My family does go through a lot of biscuits.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Well, Mom and Dad usually come over on Christmas morning, and then last year Shelby and Michael came, and then this year Shelby, Michael, and Josh and Josh's friend that came to visit you, they're all coming over. So I feel like I need like literally 60 to 70 biscuits.
I'm thinking that that's a pretty conservative number.
I know.
I mean, those boys that were here can eat, girl. They can eat.
Yeah. I mean, my boys can douse a lot of those biscuits. So I feel
Right.
like with everyone, I mean, it's just going to be a show. And then I got to find gluten-free biscuits. Have you ever found any good gluten-free biscuits?
Well, if you take good out, there's definitely gluten-free biscuits. They just taste like cardboard.
Yeah. Mom
doesn't seem to care. I mean, I think the best is the gluten-free Bisquick, and like mix it up yourself and try to make the dough a little less wet. And then I think that works pretty well.
Okay. I'll give that a shot because I think I have some of that mix actually.
Yeah, that's the best that I have found.
Okay.
Personally.
Cool.
Silver bells. It's another tradition.
Our silver bells. They're so beautiful. Yes. So you and I both have our own designated silver bell tree now. How many do you have? How many bells
I
do you have?
believe I have like 32 or something.
Okay. I think I have
No, yeah, I don't know.
48 maybe. I can't remember, but I've collected for Avery too since she was born.
Right.
Um,
I have, I think we discuss this every Christmas that I have 3 of 1 year and I'm missing a couple year. Like we need to get our bells together. And I think I owe someone a year and someone owes me a year.
yeah, I am missing 4 years. Um,
Is 17 one of them?
I'm pretty sure I have a list on my notes of which
Good
ones
for
I'm
you.
missing. I am missing 2008, 2009, 2014, and 2015. So no, 2017 is not
Oh,
one of them.
I believe I have 2 2008s, but I think I bought one for Cooper, but I
Okay.
didn't buy one for any other of the kids. So maybe you can just have the 08. Do you have any extra 11s or 15s?
I don't have any extras.
Oh, I think actually, I don't think it's 17. I think it's 07 that I have extras of.
Okay.
And I think that that's because I went and bought them because mom said she couldn't find them. And then mom ended up finding them. And that's when we lived in California. So it wasn't easy just like give them to each other. And
Right.
so I think that's why I have so many.
Girl, you need to list those things for sale.
No, someone will want them in the family. Maybe. No one was born in 07.
No.
Okay. Maybe I will. Well, those are a definite exciting thing. I remember mom having them hanging in the garland over the doorway. And now everyone like displays them in a different little way, but everyone has a ton of them and I love it.
Yes. Yeah, they are so fun.
Yes, and really pretty. And I finally cleaned mine very well last year.
I did too. I did the dip clean last year,
Yeah.
but I found when I unwrapped them this year, they were still tarnished. So I don't think I'm going to do that again next year. I'll just wait until right before I put them out and clean them.
Oh, yeah, that's smart. I cleaned mine last year before I put them out and now they still look fine this year though.
That's strange. Did you use the dip too?
Yeah,
Hmm.
whatever that stuff is that mom told me to get.
Yeah, that's what I did. I don't know. They definitely didn't look very clean.
Oh, boo.
Boo.
I'm sorry. It's not an easy chore either. It takes forever.
Yeah, I mean the dip definitely makes it faster, but yeah, it's not a simple process.
No. Well, I think we have a lot of lovely Christmas memories
Oh, for
and
sure.
traditions.
Yes.
Even though 1 year we didn't have a tree, remember that?
I do not remember that.
It was like Brownsville years.
Hmm.
And we put ornaments on a bush, like a plant, an indoor plant thing.
Oh,
There's pictures of it. I'm going to guess it was like 96
interesting.
ish. Yeah, we got to go look in pictures because it was not a Christmas tree. We were too busy. We didn't have time.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, last year I had to go through all the videos because our church used like our childhood videos
Oh,
for
right.
Christmas Eve service.
I
But I
remember
don't
that.
remember seeing that. It would definitely have been no, it would have been closer to 2000 because Josh and Shelby were both in the family.
I feel like this is like right before Josh and Shelby that we had the bush tree thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to look at pictures later. It was interesting. Very interesting. But I definitely have an infatuation with the trees. There was no way we're skipping a year Christmas tree.
No, for sure.
For sure. Do you have an elf?
Well, we did until this year. And I asked Owen because he always loved the elf. I asked Owen, "Do you want to do the elf like for mom and dad?" And he said, "Well, what would I do with that?" I'm like, "Well, you have to come up with things for it to do and surprise us every morning." And he was like, "Nah, just throw it away."
Oh my gosh, that's horrible.
I'm like, after all of the years that I did that stupid elf.
Blasphemy.
I know.
I still have two believers.
Oh, that's
And
right.
I think one actually doesn't, but doesn't want to let it go, you know?
Right. Yeah,
So
Avery was definitely new before she told us that she knew.
I think that that's probably happening now, but
Cuz
um
he's older than Owen.
yeah, he's 12.
Yeah. Oh,
Um
yeah.
but I think the elf was what really kept it alive last year.
Yeah.
And he gets so they all, even Cooper, he knows it's, whatever. But he still gets so excited to come see the elf. This morning, the elf pooped in one of my wine glasses. He pooped a chocolate Hershey Kiss. So his little push is down in the bottom of the wine glass with a Hershey Kiss under his butt.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
He does silly things, but is a big gift giver. Gift giving is my elf's love language.
Gift giving is your actual love language, or receiving gifts, getting gifts.
Not mine.
Not yours.
No, my love language is acts of service.
Oh, yes. I think gift giving is up there with it.
Maybe so. I do love to give a gift.
Yeah.
Maybe I am a gift giving love language. Definitely acts of service first.
Yes.
Like I'm like folding my kids' laundry and making their beds, like thinking about how much I love them and how I would love this to be done for me. Like daydreaming about someone folding laundry for me. Yeah, I do love to get gifts for people. I love to send happies, like little gifts for no reason.
Yeah.
And so the elf really likes to do that as well.
That's funny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and there's so much elf themed things now, like elf syrup, elf cereal, elf cookies. Like there's so many things to bring.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
That's cute.
I love it. You should keep it going. You should just bring them out and let them do something fun and spark a little magic.
No, girl.
Oh, that was a quick no. You shut that down.
I do not miss the elf.
Oh, bless it. Well, Jack is here to stay. Our kids are already like, who's getting Jack when we move out, when we aren't kids anymore? And I'm like, oh, I don't know. Like they all love Jack very
That's
much.
so funny. That's
and we don't even
hilarious.
have the hard face bendy one. We have a plush, and I'm not sure why. But he's soft and he's like a vegetable. He's like a vegetable doll. He doesn't do anything but unless I tape him.
Yeah. Well, we have the hard faced one, but mine doesn't have it's not bendy either.
Oh, yeah, they're tricky little buggers.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love them still. Maybe you should send yours to live with Jack.
There you go.
Yeah.
He
let's
needs
do
a
that.
friend.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if you feel so inclined to tell us any of your Christmas traditions, pop on over to Instagram, and I'm going to have you say it, Casey, because I can't remember what it is.
At That's So Lane podcast. Yes, we would love to know your ideas.
Yes, Christmas traditions. I think we are probably timed out on this sharing for today, but I'm sure we'll be talking more Christmas things as the month of December speedily passes by us.
Yes. And we hope that we've helped you get over the hump today. And thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.